Everyone, so in this video we see how we remember all this formula very quickly without any effort. So let's see how we can memorize, or you can say how we learn, or how we can derive these formula without any memorization, or you can say it is a type of a memorization which can be you can recall very quickly.
Welcome to MathSide Jalandhar. Please like and subscribe my channel if you want to learn math easily.
So before starting this, okay, so you have to know about this figure. We all know what is this is a circle, and we know what is the area of the circle. Area of the circle is pi r square. Okay, and if I add height in this height continuously, there are plenty number of circle in this height, circle, and it form a cylinder. It form a cylinder. I write here cylinder. So it look like a cylinder if we add a height in pi r square. So now it become pi r square h, which is the volume of cylinder. See this is a figure of cylinder, and this is the volume. So our volume is pi r square h. And now the thing is how we can remember other two things. Firstly, I know this one is done. How we remember pi r square h volume means volume of cylinder pi r square h. Now the thing is how we drive these two. Okay, firstly we discuss about curved surface area. Now this is the volume. Now I have to write curved surface area of cylinder. Okay, now these two is go to the this place in front of pi, or you can say it become a coefficient of this expression. So it become 2 pi r h. So these two go to here. So what left behind? 2 pi r h. So this is the curved surface area. So now the next thing is how we can drive sorry so the next thing is how we can drive total surface area from this. To draw total surface area, firstly we see the figure of the cylinder. We know figure of cylinder is look like this, and you just note that how many circle in this figure you see. This one is my first circle, so you and this one is my second circle. Okay, now in this curved surface area, firstly you write curved surface area 2 pi r h. You can add area of these two circle. Pi, we know area of circle is pi r square, and here is also pi r square. Now the thing is how many circle, 1 and 2, so you add 2 pi r square, or you can just common 2 pi r, and what left behind? H plus r. This is nothing but a total surface area, and this is curved surface area, and this is volume of a cylinder. I just again recall that about that. Okay, firstly I how can I start? Firstly we know area of circle is pi r square at pi r square. If we just add height in this, and it give volume of a cylinder. So this is nothing but a volume of cylinder. And next thing is curved surface area. Curved surface area. Now you just put 2 here instead of this place, so it become 2 pi r h. So it is curved surface area. Now we go for a total surface area, and we know that if we draw a figure of cylinder, there are two circles C1 C2 of same radius, and their area is pi r square. So it means how many circle are there? Two. So firstly repeat this thing, 2 pi r h. Now add these two, means 2 pi r square. If you want to take common, you can 2 pi r, what left behind, bracket h plus r. So this is the total surface area. So let's move on to verify our formulas which we derive. Firstly pi r square h means it's 2, and next thing is here curved surface area, and in curved surface area to just take a 2 and just make the coefficient of this expression. Now it become 2 pi r h, so it means 2. So how many circle in this figure? 2. Just add in this 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. If you take common, it become 2 pi r bracket h plus r. Okay, now the next thing is cone. Now the next thing is our cone. Okay, firstly if we know volume of the cylinder, it is nothing but pi r square h. Okay, so you just put 1/3 in front of this, it become pi 1/3 pi r square h. So this is nothing but volume of cone, volume of this cone. So now we move to the another formula, which is a curved surface area of cone. Curved surface area, same thing happen here. These two go to this side and it become 2/3 pi r h. Now here is twist, one twist, and twist is this. We know if we draw cone, here is radius and this one is height, and this one is called slant height. Okay, so in case of curved surface area or total surface area, h is replaced by slant height. So firstly we remove this h and replace it by l. Okay, now the thing is, whenever formula obtained of curved surface area or total surface area, at that time the coefficient of any formula is always an integer. Suppose this is my formula, and there is always a, there always form an integer, but we notice that this is not a integer, this is a fraction. So we just ignore this thing. What left behind is pi r l. So just write here pi r l. Okay, simple. Okay, so the next thing is total surface area. Total surface area. If we again look the diagram of cone, and if I notice that there is only one circle, so same thing repeat here. Firstly write curved surface area pi r l, and then you add how much circle is only one, so add pi r square only. If you take common pi r, and what left behind, l plus r. So this is the formula of total surface area, which is derived from a curved surface area, and this one is volume. I again repeat that. Firstly, 1/3 part of volume of a cylinder is called volume of cone. And after that, if I want to construct formula of curved surface area of cone. You just firstly we know that replace h by l, okay, and r is here, and if I take these two to this place, then it become a fractional part. But we know in any formula of curved surface area as well as total surface area, there is always a positive integer. And this one is only a fraction, so we just ignore 2 by 3, and what left behind pi rl. So this is the curved surface area. Okay, now I move to the total surface area of cone. Okay, so, then I just analysis that in our diagram of a cone there is only one circle appear, so just repeat this thing pi rl and add only one pi r square. So if I take common pi r and what left behind l plus r, this is the formula of total surface area of cone. If I just recheck where is my formula list, so here 1 by third of pi r square h, okay, it is true, and pi r l, this is true, and this one is also true. Okay, in the case of sphere, if you see, if you make this one look like a circle, but you can assume like this is a solid figure and it is a sphere. And in case of sphere, you just have to remember that there is no height involved. In case of sphere, there is only one variable, that is only radius in whole formula. So the volume is always come in r cube if I want to construct the volume of these sphere. Okay, and I know that what is the volume of cone. I still remember volume is 1 by 3 times pi r square h. Okay, now here h is replaced by r and it become r square and r is r cube. Okay, well and good, and pi is again, and we know that if with pi r square h is nothing but volume of a cylinder, and 1 by third of this become volume of cone. And if I multiply by 4, and it become 4 by 3 pi r cube, and this one is the volume of sphere. Now if you able to remember this, then you can construct a remaining formula very quickly in a very easy manner. Now I want to construct the formula of suppose curved surface area. Then just replace 3 here, and it become 4 by 3, and again multiply by 3 pi r, and here is 3 minus 1, so what left behind r square. In case of r square, you see that 2, when 2 is go to the ahead, or you can say when 2 become coefficient, only 1 its power left. So it obviously, in this case, when 3 go to this side, only 2 is left, so it become r square. Now what happened, 3 and 3 are cancel out, what we left only 4 pi r square. So 4 pi r square is the curved surface area. And it is also noticed that if you draw the figure of a sphere, you notice that there is no any circle shaped figure. The example, in case of cylinder only 2 circle are visible, in case of cone 1 circle are visible, in sphere nothing like that. So its total surface area is also the same thing, 4 pi r square. See here. 4 pi r square and again 4 pi r square. If I am talking about hemisphere is nothing but half of the sphere. So here volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. If you divide it by 1 by 2, or you can suppose this is our sphere and you can half that and just divide it by 1 by 2 and you see that it become 2 by 3 pi r cube. So this one is our true. It is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Now to form a curved surface area, just take 3 and write here 3, 2 by 3 pi. Now it become power 2. So what appear 2 pi r square. So this is again 2 pi r square. So one more thing, that in this figure one circle is appear, but in whole sphere is not any circle is visible, but in case of hemisphere only one circle is appear. So just add pi r square in our curved surface area, and we know that 2 pi r square plus pi r square become 3 pi r square. So this is the 3 pi r square. I hope you um, understand what is going on, and if you don't able to understand, just again watch my video and like my video, and thank you very much.